Hello, my name is Jemima Wilcox. I'm the author of the Polyamory project book. I have been published 12 times nationally and internationally, and I'm a social documentarist. Basically, I'm sure you're all wondering what the Poly project is. It's a mass multimedia piece consisting of video, audio, text and images that I put together for my Cambridge end of year show. I look for people on social networking sites to contribute towards my work. I had a text response of 35 people. I collected 5 video interviews using Skype, recorded 3 audio interviews with the family I photographed, and also photographed a family in Cambridge for 3 months. So, what basically happened in the last 3 weeks? I decided that I wanted to launch my book at Polyday. And Polyday is an annual event held in London where people can get together who are curious about polyamory or live a polyamory lifestyle, that can contribute to discussions and talks and basically socialise with other poly people. And so I got in contact with Maxine Green, who was the organiser, and expressed an interest of launching my book. So, the book is this lovely thing here. It consists of the title page, and CAAN is a consenting adult action network that believes all adults have the ability to choose what kind of sexual life they lead without any discrimination. There's a contents page. All names in the book have been changed. Every interview that is included in the book has not been edited at all. It's the same text that was received from the interviewees. There is an introduction on what polyamory is, what the project hopes to achieve, and what I've learnt and felt about this project. We then have the format of interviews and quotes, and near the back we have a polyamory glossary for all the terms you may not know, useful links and acknowledgements. So, what happened next was the Metro newspaper in London, UK, ran a story on Polyday, which included Maxine, and then the researchers from This Morning picked it up. This Morning is a television programme on ITV. It is a breakfast morning show. So the researchers contacted Maxine and said that she'd like her to come on the show to talk about Polyday. So I found out that Maxine was looking for people, and I basically turned around and went, me! I really want to come on, because I thought this would be a brilliant opportunity to show the book to a wider audience, as the book had been sold to people that knew about polyamory and wanted more information on it. So Maxine agreed that I was allowed to come on the show. It would be me and her, and also a lovely lady called Eunice, who's a very good friend of Maxine's. So on a Thursday morning I went down to London. I was chauffeured from Liverpool Street Station to the studio, which was amazing. I sat in the green room and I had my hair done and saw myself on TV for the first time, which was immense. And we all went in for the interview, sat down. Before it started, I showed Eamon Holmes the book. I explained what it was, I showed him the glossary, and just before the interview started he walked off with it, started flicking through it, and then quoted from it. Unfortunately, he did describe it as the Bible, which I was disappointed, because it's not a Bible. It's not got any preconceived ideas. It's a book for poly people by poly people. It's a collection of interviews that don't give a idea that you have to live by their rules. It's a mass cross-section of complete different opinions. The interview in general went very well. We had a discussion, I use the word discussion very loosely, as Denise Robertson, who was the agony aunt of the show, had already made her mind up about the subject even before asking us any questions. She was rolling her eyes, she was treating us like children, but a lot of the feedback that had been received about the interview said that we were very articulate, we were very happy and confident young ladies, and her quotes of "it'll end in tears, I sincerely doubt." So that went quite well, and Eamon Holmes was very happy for us to stay on, which is not done at all. The research people told us that never, they ask guests to come back. She kept her mics on, went back into the green room and watched more TV and had more snacks, and then we went back on again for a second segment. It was about 4 minutes long, which is available on YouTube down here, and we were responding to tweets. Unfortunately, the book wasn't described as well as I wanted it to, and it didn't get as much exposure as it could have done because it wasn't explained at all. But so I appeared on TV, which is something that I'd never expected to do in my life, and I've lived a crazy life and done some crazy things, and probably one of the craziest things I've done. So the next thing that happened was 2 days later I was at Poly Day, and as I've said, Poly Day is an annual event in London where people can get together, discuss poly topics, socialise. And whilst I was there, I met lovely people called Coffee, Cake and Kink, and they enable people to come together in a safe area to discuss issues they may not feel comfortable with other people, and also give them coffee and cake, which is awesome. So I spent the day there selling my book. I had my portfolio for all the images, I had audio as well, and I also gave out sweets and stickers, which went down incredibly well. So that full day was amazing. I was treated like a celebrity, and it's still not sunk in yet at all how amazing this experience has been and how lovely everybody I have met. So the next stage of the Polyamory project is I'm doing a small book tour. I am going to be going to CAAN on Saturday, which is tomorrow. It's already started, it started on Thursday. So a 4-day event that's held in Leicester at the moment. It does travel around the country. Basically, again, similar concept to Poly Day. CAAN is a large conference where many talks are happening, the ability to socialise with other people, and also a good opportunity for me to showcase my book there as well. Just to let you know, the book is £10 for the soft cover. Limited edition bags are being given away with the book at present. They're selling out fast, so get yours very, very quickly. There is also an ebook version of the Polyamory project available on Amazon, which is £5.75, and that can be used on a Kindle, on an iPad, or basically downloaded to your computer. So, the other press around the project at the moment, I have received information and a request from the Kinsey Institute. If you're not very aware of what Kinsey was, it was a scientist in the early 60s that studied human sexuality, reproduction, and caused lots of waves. So I'm very proud to be part of this because my book will be going into their polyamory archives to document social change for the next 50 years, and this is an amazing thing because I never realised that this would actually happen, and I'd be the person that would be giving this book to people. So I'm not just surrounding my life with polyamory, I am doing other projects at the moment. I'm working for a charity called FLAC. FLAC enables homeless people to use their skills to contribute towards a monthly listings magazine that's going to be published in Cambridge very, very soon. And most recently, FLAC had been sponsored by John Lewis in Cambridge for their first issue. They'd invited us along last week to do a female fashion shoot, and this happened where the ladies that were part of FLAC who were homeless were able to come into John Lewis, have their hair and makeup done, have themselves styled, and I took their photos. There's a brilliant video done by Toby Peters which is down here, you must watch it, very beautifully done, shot on the day and how it all went. More images from that shoot will be up soon. So, in conclusion, as I've said many times, I never ever thought this would happen, and it's still not completely and utterly sunk in yet. But it's exciting and it's amazing, and it's not something that happens every day to be a person that's just left their degree. I'm really looking forward to the next couple of months of my book tour. I'm going to be at BICON this weekend on Saturday. I'm going to London Fetish Fair, and also will be at London Alternative Market, Norwich Fetish Fair and Birmingham Bazaar. So get your orders in quick. It's available directly from me or Amazon. And any more information, there are lots of lovely links. Give the links some love, because we need some love for the links. Look forward to hearing from you.